Shortly after I got out of college, I got a draft notice, and it was the day after Thanksgiving, and that was a greeting from Uncle Sam to be inducted. What made me want to join the Marine Corps, there were several friends of mine, we went to school together. One had lost his life in Vietnam, and when I got my induction notice, I figured if the Army is training them, may not train them well enough. So I took it over myself to join the Marine Corps because they the first to fight and the last to leave. During the time that I was in Vietnam, there was a lot of atrocity. And when my service time was up and I was ready to get out of there because I seen too much killing and too many mangled and maimed bodies. And when I got out, I applied for Purdue University in a class of architecture technology. Vietnam is a third world country. It's a lot of jungles, a lot of tall grass. And the enemy was real small, and he could easily be hidden in the jungle, tall grass. And that's something you want to do, because you'll lose your life. Agent Orange is a chemical, the folate, and they use that to spray the jungle, spray the tall grass, spray the trees, because that's what the enemy was doing. They was hiding in the tall grass and the trees in a thick brush. It was easy to be ambushed. And that's what the Agent Orange was about, getting rid of the foliage on the trees and in the grass. And it had an effect on human bodies. About 90 or 95% of the soldiers that served there have some type of medical illness from being exposed to that herbicide. When I retired, it was because once I started school, I got a job in a manufacturing firm, and at manufacturing firm, I stayed there 34 years. I was a refractory and ceramic engineer, and I stayed there until 2003, 34 years. My retirement came effective December 2003. Since I retired, I am an advocate for our Vietnam Veteran Chapter. We have a chapter here in the state of Alabama, especially the northern part, chapter 1067, and at the present I have over 650 members in our organization. Probably 10 or 12 awards, all of them for different things that I've done during the course we had our chapter forum for the last 8-9 years. Well, I got so many of them, I can't remember all what they were. I have personal awards that some members have given me for being able to take their case as far as pushing for them to get disability. And 3 or 4 of those is gross membership for us each year getting 1, 2, maybe 300 members in a short time frame. And that's something that most people don't find that happen. But we coined a phrase when we start recruiting that each man will get a man, and it seemed to work out pretty well, especially when some of the members would tend to meet and see some of the things that we would be doing for the community. Well, I'm happy to be here, and I hope something I said can encourage someone else to be able to look out for we older veterans that have things that we don't know about, and this interview may be able to share some of the things that they can go back and revisit. And thank you for having me to come out to speak, okay?